conversation about what it means to be liberated in ourselves and what it means to really hold on and be in relationship with our inner child. Because our inner child is the one who's doing everything. The inner child is the one who's navigating through. The inner child is the one who shows us how we feel, whether it be positive, negative, or neutral. And everything that we're doing is to build a world where a child that comes into this space has every opportunity to be the most empowered version of themselves. A version of themselves that doesn't have to identify themselves through their suffering, but can identify themselves through their joy, through their desires, and there's no constraints on what it means to be liberated. And in that, the practices of breath work, the practices of meditation, these are spiritual practices that have kept. They've been moving throughout time and are consistent in our ability to ground ourselves. And so we're going to start with, let's do the yam, let's do the heart space. Because each sound, yam, lam, vam, these different sounds correlate with a specific chakra. And us being able to do a breathwork meditation and connecting with a specific chakra, we can align that chakra and clear it and hold space for it. So we can start with the heart chakra. It'll keep us aligned on a similar wavelength. So if we take a deep inhale, we're going to do an ocean breath first, which just means let all the air out. So inhale. And release the ocean breath. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, touch the body. Inhale. Release the ocean breath. And on this inhale, we're going to release a yam. Inhale. And release the yam. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale. And release the yam. In these booklets, they have affirmations. That I love myself, that I trust myself, that I honor myself, that I value myself, I respect myself. These are the foundations of being able to remind ourselves of our worth. I love myself, and I value myself, and I honor myself, and I respect myself, and I have faith in myself. Being able to speak these words of life to ourselves gives us more space to be able to focus on our dreams, focus on our capabilities, because we're constantly bombarded by how we shouldn't love ourselves and what's wrong with what's going on in our lives and how we're suffering and how we're in crises and how this and that. And it seems strange to tell ourselves that we love ourselves in a world that tells us not to. But I love myself.
I love myself.
And I trust myself.
And I trust myself.
And I honor myself.
And I honor myself.
And I value myself.
And I value myself.
And I respect myself.
And I respect myself.
In abundance.
In abundance.
In abundance.
So affirmations are statements of truth. When you affirm and when we talk about self, if you look in the booklet, I spelled it C-E-L-L, or he spelled it C-E-L-L-P-H. That's because our cells get balanced when we say those sounds. Yam. The sound, even the sounds that we have playing right now, it's 111 hertz. It's the frequency, and it's a sound that even if we're not directly listening to it, our energy bodies is feeling it. Coming together and communing and fellowshipping, we create memories within the cells. And anything that's spoken This is an event space. This is an event space of other Black-owned businesses that are in the community, from tattoo artists to a guy who makes teeth bling, grills, and then also music production, also an event space. Being able to come into spaces and create a moment in time where we share our creative space or our creativities. Everybody that's been in this circle so far is saying, we have Kenyatta over there that has some amazing food. That's food. When you create food, that's taking something that's frozen or solid and you alchemizing it into something else. That's the thing that we tend to look forward to do when we come and create these moments. We take our sounds and our prayer. My grandmother, she was supposed to be here today. Lack of space didn't allow it to happen, and learning how to bring in a child where you have a village around that can speak similar language, not the same language. My brother brought up that book earlier. That book taught me sales language. I'm not a salesman. We called ourselves the sharesmen. Like, I learned something, and I share it with my fellow people. And in that, like, if you want to give me something in return, that's cool. Like the food is donation based. Like, she's doing this off of Faith. We met her Thursday at the event, and we was like, yeah, we need some food to be able to break bread with the people once we finish the event. She was like, yeah, I got it, I'm here. And she asked us our budget. We really didn't have a budget. Right now, we took all of our funds, assets, and resources and put it into our current living situation. But we're still like, we came here to still have faith and still like project the 369 or the positive, negative, neutral, because this is a place where it's not just about love and light, but it's about whatever you may be going through in this moment, whatever your family may have been going through this holiday season. And then we're gonna play the drums and the sound, because it's meditation, it's sounding and grounding. The grounding is going to be the artwork and creative flow that we're going to do. The sounding, we already started it off with the breath work and the sounds and the mantras. And then we're also going to do the sound bowls and get everybody a chance to do the sound bowls if they've never done it before, because it's
Like
a lot.
me, right? Like me.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No,
It's all good, man.
No, you're good.
Life is about how it's not about not getting distracted or getting off your square. It's about how quick you can recover. Like, where's your recovery time, your recovery speed, and breath work, and these affirmations. Earlier, I was saying Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That was playing in the background. That's a mantra that I say if I get nervous or if I feel like I'm moving too fast. I'll Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and that means it's the devotion to the mystic law of cause and effect. So when I say it, whatever's supposed to happen happens. And like how my brother was stating earlier, if something negative happens, or it's still a lesson that can come out of that. So I say Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May we be peace-filled. May we be happy and healthy. May our nations live with love, wisdom, laughter, and the ease of loyalties. I am willing and able to release the thoughts and things that clutter my mind and heart. I release whoever it is to their highest self and me to mine. I see us happy, healthy, and prosperous in all we do. It is so see to it, Spirit, Source, Universe, God, and Jah. Forgiveness, creating space for the baby, we're creating a union between families. My family was born American, but we have indigenous blood. So her family is born American Chinese, and the baby have indigenous blood. She has melanin in. Creating these moments and ceremonies, we forgive all of the ancestors that may have done any harm in the past. We forgive ourselves for any decisions that we may have made. And by forgiving and releasing into whatever the karmic debt's supposed to be. This is a prayer that I say to myself daily. I know that you're a prayer man. PhD, you're a prayer man, came from a prayer family. E.
Point to me, dog. Because I know you want to say something to me.
We came from the same family.
And you know that I'm blessed, just like you are, whether I pray or not. My aura is blessed. And it exudes blessing. Whether I say a word or don't utter it out my mouth. My vibration is a blessing to all, including myself. First myself, you know. But everybody else, like I told you, for everybody to win, I give before I try to receive. But when I ask, you should see the blessings that I already gave out. I'm not here to take from anybody.
One of the dope things about it is that you do, because so, bro,
like we all are, right?
we one of the things about, like I said, forgiveness, like I didn't even throw the prayer or ask the prayer to go his way, but the forgiveness that we're doing within our family is something that we've been engaging with for a while, and just as much as you bring, every time you open your mouth, you take away, because you know exactly the levels of love. But the thing about, like,
The thing is, when I give, and I apologize for speaking.
no, you don't.
I do apologize. I said I apologize. I didn't say, oh, sorry, I'm gonna stop speaking. I said I apologize for over speaking.
But you showed up to this event, right, to do one thing, and it wasn't to participate.
Why would I be here when I could be spending my time on something else?
Because just like you said, if someone doesn't want their energy, you take it. And we're letting you know we desire everything that's here, bro.
You know what this says? This book spoke to me just now. And like you, a prophet, we all are. But I divine my dream just as much as you do. And when something speaks to me, I listen. You know. This page you opened up to the say, not big enough. But on the previous page, it says, the size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. You think I don't fear coming in your presence, knowing that you're going to have protection when I speak? I've learned it since we were young. You think I make a sound on the soundboard and not understand what it means?
I know you know everything that you do.
But I listen. He said, stop. Ego.
So I'm telling you to stop.
Ego said, shut the fuck up. When she said, can you quiet it down? I stopped. Why? Because I need to hear her and not play like I was doing. I was playing with the sound because I never used it before. I don't use it like you. I don't have the nice sounds. We all have dreams that scare us, man. Especially now. and all of them are important. Not one is more important than any other.
Bro,
Because if that was the case, then that means someone is less. Someone else.
bro, like the dope thing about, and the dopest thing about,
Why do I feel a shaky energy
you
here?
don't feel the shaking.
I do. It's shaky.
Bruh,
With
what you
me.
feel
It's shaking.
like what you feel is the same thing with Adam and the same thing
This-
with,
this
with
is how-
Alex and the same thing.
This is how the energy was when you were sitting down. It was like this. When I felt it, it was like this.
I get it, bro.
And then when you stood up
So
and
because
I
this is
addressed
the
it,
thing-
it solidified itself.
This is the thing, because I shouldn't have to do this. We've already done this several times. I shouldn't have to treat you like you eat. No, I shouldn't have to treat
Expression.
you. No, this is not.
We're in America.
No, you said you came here to support what we're doing, right?
Freedom
But what
of
you're
expression,
doing
bro.
plays a part in like this not moving forward. It distracts from the actual
You know me
ceremony.
like I know you.
So like you
Not at all.
you came here to see grandma. Like that was the
That
thing.
was the
But
that was
in
one
that
that
you
was
could go
one
see
of the
grandma while she's
that
on the
was
queen's
one of
house.
the purposes.
So like
But I
said, I
came
forgive
here
you.
to give
No, you
my
did.
energy.
No, you listen.
Period.
But if
Like-
your energy is tainted, right? With things that
Whose
but
energy
you
is
talking
not
about
tainted?
protection. But you talking about
Whose
protection.
energy is not tainted that wants things in this world. When you
Hey,
say
Edward, why did you say he's a blessing to me? Why did you
Why
yeah,
did
why
I
did you say that?
Why did I say that? Because the vessel that he is and the vessel that you are, the way it's supposed to be, this one is supposed to be your defender.
I know. But he's been slacking on his fucking job for the past 4 years.
how so?
Because like I said,
You're still
I
alive.
know, bro, because this is the thing.
If you're alive,
I-
then how I
That
decide
business,
to
he went to business school. He did the VCU. I told you, I'm retarded, bro. And like your level of maturity to my retardation.
So listen to
no,
me,
I
bro.
don't have to because
If,
what you're doing-
excuse me, no,
Listen,
I'm
I'm not coming. I don't want to
If
come
there
in.
is a message
You guys,
saying,
do you want to eat? Because I'm here.
Yes, I
I've
do
worked
wanna
really
eat.
hard.
I do want to
And
eat, and
so,
I thank you
so,
for this.
so here's what I want to do: introduce myself. My name is Kenya. I heard him talking about me earlier. I made some wonderful tacos for you all, chicken and beef tacos. I made it with love. So I want to feed you all. Make sure everybody eats. And that's it.
I appreciate it.
Peace, love, and
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
these things, once they go out, the food won't stay hot. So I want to get y'all fed, if that's okay. Whenever you're ready.
Just like I know when I invite you to something,
Show yourself.
we are ourselves.
Show yourself. What's up, dude?
I listen to you, dog. I'm listening to your voice. I'm feeling your energy.
Definitely hear my sound. Because
It's
this is
it's like
what's your intention?
my intention is to let you know that I am here.
Thank you.
Grow.
I know you're not assuming gender, so it wasn't really too much stuff to get. I'm probably gonna get something custom.
The same group. It's called insanity.
Stores time for display.
Because like you set it up, you go to the bag, you set it up.
It's not one
Yeah. So cute.
That is very cute. Is that you, Vinny?
feeling.
Oh, thank you.
And then, I didn't know like if y'all were doing cloth diapers or, bottles. Well, I know some of them are probably breastfeeding, right?
That's, I actually did want to use cloth diapers.
You want cloth diapers?
Yes, I did, but
Okay.
thank you. I
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I could read some more stuff. Is that cloth diapers? Breastfeeding?
Mhm.
Okay.
But you came here, one of the dopest things, right? You came here, and all you did was cause chaos and confusion, which is cool because I'm peaceful. No, but you, like I said, bro,
You are the bearer of chaos.
I am that.
And every time I bring
This is haven't been to one of your events in how long ago?
Do you remember those?
Bro, I'm talking this is a new vibration. So one of the things about me coming here, but you came here to do this.
But I have come to speak. And what I want to share with
You're an artist, right? So, but it's not. But I'm telling you.
God is telling her, not just her, but the baby.
Listen, I get you, bro.
That sound was not good.
Bro,
That I was making.
it's
not harmonious.
it's
So I
whatever sound that comes out of you.
because when I was in that sound,
You like it's whatever sound. It's that
in my mind, I said, man, you're still making that sound, girl. She's not saying be quiet.
no, she would move. Bro, this is the thing. I'm watching one of the things about you.
Because people are influenced and become cultured by sound. And your sound is a culturing sound. When you culturing.
What's my daughter's name? Or what's my child's name? Okay, so we're culturing a moment, not for it's a moment for not for you to release everything that you want to release. No, it's a moment to follow.
Why would I be here though? Why would I be here?
Why don't we
Why would I be here?
Well, we can bring the food.
I mean, the food.
We can eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would still making? Why would I be here? It's just the intention. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You, respect your sound. Period. Do it. But the sound is different. Because you already. It's not good.
Ain't one moment in time right now. Ain't moment in time that's happening. That's not even there, right? It's not even in the building. We're here now, right? This is big. We're here now, so let's focus on it now, right? And also do have this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. That's not I can't be I'm saying, like, with the stuff that you're asking for. What that shit for? Not that. This is that. It's talking about something, bro. That's not what I'm talking about.
I don't care about that. Like, I can play cards, all that shit, but you talking about shit. So I'm over here to bring something up.
Bro, I like to think about what I just did this past year that you can't take away. The reason that this is here, they don't know about how we together. They don't know what acquire that. Bro, like, this past year, having this past year, and having an assistant family, and having engaging with that. Anybody that's not tell me this family to you, that's what you do. Like, I came and I worked for the city. Next time, she came to my house. And like, I'm just trying to smoke like her with my she felt very fucking. Every time I ever see her, she's like, I don't feel close to anybody. But somehow she's so close to me. So want me to be around her. You know, they want experience. Now, if you want to show me how is it you like to show this is my observation, right? Why not? That's cool that you don't care about that. I don't care about you making everybody take your if I don't have a word to speak, and you get are someone on both sides. What sounds as one part of me speak that to me? You said that my decided to be part of the right before. No, I said I did not want to try to help. Like, I couldn't only give myself but being that I was being there, I was trying to worry about my I stopped. Everybody got around if they want to. I care for people who I care for and I try. But once they show that they don't want to,
I didn't think I was speaking in English.